Until the time Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, went to Mecca, there was no mention of Jews even in any sentence. But when Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, went to Medina, there were already many Jews there. Now the question arises, why did so many Jews come to Medina? It's because the Jews had been living there for 1,000 years. It was already known that very soon a prophet would come to Medina and its surroundings. About 70 years ago, 3 Arab shepherds were roaming in the mountains of Palestine when suddenly they saw a house and a cave from a distance. They went inside and found some old papers and scrolls lying around. Thinking that there might be something valuable, they took them to the market and exchanged them for some money. Eventually, these scrolls came into the hands of an American scientist who examined them. The Book of the Jews, known as Torah, was written in a peculiar style, and its contents were quite different from the scriptures of today. The scientist carbon dated them and found out that they were about 200 years old. This discovery shed light on the ancient history of the region and predated the arrival of Prophet Jesus, peace be upon him. These scrolls contained prophecies attributed to a Jewish prophet who foresaw the events that would unfold in the future. One of the prophecies mentioned a powerful king named Nazar who had oppressed the Jews, similar to Hitler. However, it was prophesied that his rule would soon be overthrown and the Jews would be restored to their homeland. Another prophecy mentioned Cyrus the Great, the powerful king of Iran, who would play a significant role in history. The Jews of that time were aware of these prophecies and anticipated the arrival of a prophet in Medina. Consequently, many Jews started migrating from Palestine to Medina and its surroundings, awaiting the arrival of the prophesied figure. Meanwhile, in Medina, there was a growing tension between the Arabs and the Jews. The Jews, known for their intelligence and business acumen, had a significant presence in the city. They constantly reminded the Arabs of the impending arrival of a prophet who would hold them accountable. In the midst of this atmosphere, a man named Musab ibn Umair arrived in Medina from Mecca, inviting people to Islam. His message intrigued the people of Medina, especially when they learned about the existence of an Arabic-speaking prophet in Mecca. Some Jews accepted Islam upon hearing Musab's message, despite opposition from their community. However, when the Jews realized that Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, had emerged among the Arabs, they refused to accept him and plotted against him. Despite their opposition, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his followers emerged victorious, and the Muslims gained control over the wealth of the Jews. This victory marked a turning point, and the people of Mecca became aware of the growing influence of Islam.